Forstan!
It's harder than killing Germans, isn't it?
There we go. Almost as sweet as you, Margaret.
You're a real charmer, aren't you?
You're a tough crowd, Meg. Do you know that?
You're awfully good at this.
I'm not cooking for you. This one's on you!
I don't have to wear that idiot mask anymore.
This isn't your house. Go on!
You can't kill all of us! I see you,
You did it, didn't you? I don't recall inviting you.
Sorry, you had to see that.
You don't belong here. Get out!
Oh, that really takes it out of your shoulders. Huh?
Cuckoo's all chipper.
It's him!
No one rid me of this turbulence.
Our own wee Bannockburn. Maybe we should just go home and stay there.
I didn't think you'd hear me. You're always such a sound sleeper. I just meant to sneak out with the map and then I pretend someone else must have dug it up. But you had to wake up, didn't you?
You look how I feel, mate. Been a while, hasn't it? Huh?
It's strange. There's things here you could never find in Hamlin Village.
Lucky I don't believe in ghosts.
It's going off. You hardly have time to eat it.
Supreme executive power.
Where are the Americans? Where are the Russians?
Oedipus didn't know what he was
It's
doing.
gonna be alright once the pain's gone away.
What? What was that?
You're a long time dead, and that's the truth.
Sometimes, in the shadows, I think I see eyes.
We figure out what they wanted and do it before they even had to ask. We felt safer that way. God.
It's always darkest before the dawn.
Quite away from the music halls, aren't we?
Who's she talking to? On all of the telephones. We are the Hollow Men. We are. It's always darkest before the dawn. How long is the night?
You're not my problem, I guess.
Chew my banger, you ferret-wearing cockwobble! Away and suck a turd, you labby! Shut your gagging! Hey, blow your head, you scabby walloper! Ah, piss up my kilt!
Tired. So very tired.
But if the war's over, why? You're not the bloody hellboy! So get out! Mark!
Lay still, you bastard!
Who are you Right from you, bloody lurker.
Hey, you don't live here!
For God, for Harry and St. George. I'll give it a whirl. How the hell does all this work? So that's not how you do it.
I think you should stick to what you know.
I guess it's none of my business, really. Nothing more we can do for him. Nothing much to fuss about, I guess.
I guess there's nothing we can do for him now. Who's gonna clean that?
Don't worry, I'm coming to get you.
Wait. Is that Ollie Starkey? Never mind then.
You don't want me to rescue you?
You'll only make it worse. Somehow.
Sorry, laddie, I need your help. You may have a wee headache later.
I'm just saying, we might need to repair. My eyesight isn't that bad. I like marching.
All right, now you can make one of those sugar hypodermics. I made a doll of Mum.
It's very like her.
Is it? I wasn't sure.
She was a tad taller.
It's a doll?
She was taller.
That's not very funny.
Well, I thought it was. I'm sorry. You miss her.
I guess. It's just... how everything is now. Nothing's the same. The way things were doesn't even seem real. I sort of miss it, and it doesn't seem real.
You have too much wisdom at your age. It's hardly fair. I got to be a complete numpty until I was 30. What are you smiling for?
You look a bloody hell.
Let this be a lesson to you then. So, how'd they get you? Did they sneak into the camp?
I, got lost.
I think he deserted.
Oh, taking French leave, or were you full out deserting?
It's always march, 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 drill, 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 and stabby, stabby, stabby with our bayonets. For years. The Cherries are never going to come back, are they?
I need to go and talk to the General, but they won't let me cross the bridge.
Well, they won't let you through the front gate either. Well, I suppose I do owe you. Listen, just tell Sergeant Oldcastle you know what happened on Trim Street.
What happened on Trim Street?
What happened on Trim Street?
Well, I'm not telling you that.
I guess you're not heading back then.
I guess not.
See you when I see you then.
Not if I see you first.
Nice to have orders. Don't have to think so much.
That's it, on the double, soldier.
I'm not sure that actually was the mate, if you know what I mean.
Run away and hide.
We're not bloody bed and bread.
Wanna play hide and seek?
Don't mind me, love. I'm just here to read the meter. Oh!
Robber!
We all get what's coming to us in the end.
Strange how fast all the food's going off.
The
barely have time
meat
to
hot.
eat it.
The meat.
I'm not sure who I hated more, the Germans or the English.
Now don't forget to use it if you start feeling weak, but don't overdo it. It can really hurt you if you take too much.
The woman gave me, and I did. I thought we could have a chat about Trim Street.
You shut your bloody mouth, you fat bastard! Let him pass, lads. He's not getting past the front gate anyway. Just this once. Try it again, and I'll kill ya.
Time-wise, I could carry a pack like this and not think twice about it.
found a loose bullet down in the mud the other day.
Tuck that in, you maggot.
I think someone pitched him.
Don't just stand there and gawp. Up to it. Find something and put it away. Run!
Oi! That's not yours! They're here! Back for more punishment! Hit the dirt!
They're blowing up the distillery? In God's name, why?
So the soldiers don't get drunk all the time?
If I didn't have more important things to do, I'd put a stop to that right quick.
The wife thinks we had to take girls all day long here. Oh, wish we did.
Fresh socks. Lights his arse is
Well, don't get shirty with me.
bloody fresh socks. Gives you a sense of purpose.
You look a bit sad today.
You're a bit nosy.
You don't have to be mean,
I am mean. Ask anybody.
but you don't have to be.
You're right. It seems some of the lads over at the camp didn't like being prisoners of war, so they decided to fight back. But they lost.
What did the Germans do?
The Germans. Nothing. They got all the other prisoners who didn't fight back, made them shoot them.
Which would you have done if you'd been a prisoner of war? Fight back or...
Aye. That's a question.
Why aren't you a prisoner of war?
And that's the other one.
I'm not sad. It's changed. Don't bang at them. The less blood, the better. When this is all over, I wouldn't mind having a couple with some of those Jerrys. Man to man, they're decent, clean folk. Leave that alone.
Attention all personnel. The cook has lost his wedding ring. If you find it in your food, please return it to the kitchen. Thank you.
A dud bomb. Don't you like to extract the TNT from them?
Attention all personnel. Soldiers found drunk on duty will be given 30 days in the brig. Those found trafficking in contraband will be court-martialed and dishonorably discharged from the Home Army.
Egentlig driver gasskorban!
Hold! Jeg bleiker! Skiten hallå!
Nicht bei Hallo!
Go forth and sin nae more. Well, I guess we'll meet in hell.
Are looking for a replacement for the role of Kate in The Taming of the Shrew. If you are theatrically inclined, please talk to Sergeant Oldcastle when he's not on the bridge.
Fucking Starkey's back.
I need to speak to the General.
Get him, lads.
What'd I ever do to them?
You know what you did.
It was a joke. All right, it wasn't a joke.
What about the air raid shelter? It goes right under the fence.
You're right. You're always right. I should have gone through the air raid shelter.
Looking for a replacement for the role of Kate in The Taming of the Shrew. If you are theatrically inclined, please talk to Sergeant Oldcastle when he's not on the bridge.
Guard duty. There's a mole in the hole.
Well, lad, this is what we trained for.
Who the hell blocked up the entrance to the air raid shelter? What if there was an air raid?
There hasn't been an aeroplane over Wellington Wells since 1950, has there?
I'm gonna have to blow a hole in it.
Well, where are you going to get explosives?
Easy. From the military camp.
But we can't get into the military camp. Well, what about the distillery? They're going to blow it up.
Right. You're always right. I wonder if they've blown it up yet. Oh, you don't know what you've got till it's gone.
Well, if you can't remember things, maybe you shouldn't be drinking.
You're right. You're always right.
Well, they obviously haven't blown it up yet.
I suppose now we just wait until someone comes by with a pack full of plastic.
Help! Help! They're trying to kill me!
You have to help him.
What's he ever done for me?
Well, he might be the man with the explosives.
You're right. You're always right. Let's see what his problem is. I wonder how much liquor's left around here.
Ollie, focus.
Thank God you're here! I think they draw to the plastique. Wait, Ollie Starkey?
Look, I don't have to help you if you'd rather work it out with the plagueies.
It's Baden Powell. We were in the Punjab together.
Did you know him?
Haven't the foggiest.
Are you gonna help me out? Are you gonna help me out here, Starkey?
You never liked me, did you?
This'll blow a nice hole in the air raid shelter. Oh, now I remember Baden Powell. Real kiss-ass he was.
Nil nisi bonum, Ollie.
Is that what you do while I'm scrounging all day? Studying Latin? What's the bloody use of that?
Jerry's in the house! Smoke him out!
Go forth and sin nae more.
Righto, sir. Day for it, sir.
Attention all personnel. Any soldier interested in planning next year's Victory Garden should talk to Corporal Elstree at mess.
I hope this is enough dynamite.
You better cover your ears.
Now, what's more fun than that?
Lots of things.
Now, we'll just go down there and pop up inside the fence. I'll give it a whirl. How the hell does all this work? So, that's not how you do it.
I think you should stick to what you know. Aren't you supposed to be at work?
I quit.
A soldier's allowed to quit.
I guess we'll find out, won't we? I don't think he'll want me back at any rate. Not after the things I told him.
The General?
This is all his fault. The registry, the train, the way we bent over backwards. Wait, how can I be talking to you? You're dead. I quit because you're dead. My memory's all confused. It just sloshes around in my head.
Does that make it easier to bear?
Good. Now we can come back here without all those disagreements. Ah, fond memories.
Careful, I don't think they like you very much here.
Watch your step.
Attention all personnel. It is time to paint the tacks again. If your feet are sore from marching all day, take a break and join the painters next Monday. Any volunteers will be excused from marching.
Well, I thought it was funny. No
Donald!
Ollie? What possessed you to come here? Here, I can smuggle you out of trouble. Just get him a cart. I have to take the lads at the bridge their supper.
I'm afraid I'm on my way in, not out. But I might take you up on your offer later.
I suppose the lads will just have to wait a wee longer for their supper then.
Spotted there recently.
Righto, sir.
Attention all personnel. The intruder should be captured alive if possible. It is not necessary to capture him unharmed.
Come back for another beating?
Where the hell's Cheeseman? Probably having a wank in the bushes.
Ollie!
Sorry.
He's probably in the latrine.
Or that.
He's not going to let you in. You'll need his key.
I can be quite charming when it suits me.
I bet he's still angry with you.
It's been 6 years.
Is he still deaf in one ear?
Don't struggle, you're gonna hurt your neck.
Attention all personnel. Attention, one or more infiltrators have been spotted inside the camp. If you don't recognize a soldier, grab and hold him until his sergeant can vouch for him. If he runs, kill him.
Who's on guard duty?
Make a habit of that, right?
It's finally started! For England! We beat you once, we'll beat you again! Go now!
You never liked me, did you?
Hit the alarm! We got a man down! Do you need help with that door, sir?
Attention! One or more infiltrators have been spotted inside the camp. If you don't recognize a soldier, grab and hold him until his sergeant can vouch for him. If he runs, kill him.
The tanks were fake! The German tanks in the camp! Paper mache!
Don't take that tone with me, Sergeant. I'll call the lads.
They must have sent the real ones home after they took the town.
Yes, I don't need a bloody ghost of Christmas past.
Before the train, tell him.
In 1946. Before they took the children.
I know when they took the children, Ollie.
We could have risen up. We could have saved them. I could have saved my daughter.
Really? Would the good townsfolk of Wellington Wells have followed me into the machine guns? Or would they all have hidden in their basements?
But after the war, you can't keep a secret like that, sir.
Ollie, the safest secret in the world is a secret no one wants to hear.
Why didn't you tell me?
Oh, Ollie, don't you recall? You used to have such a good memory. You typed all my correspondence. When they requisitioned the newspaper and the glue, they needed quite a lot.
You knew?
There's holes in my memory. Like a church made of cheese and all the congregation is mice. They have to know the truth, sir. We have to tell them.
The truth has too terrible a cost. Isn't that the decision we all made? Anyway, I'm out here in the Victory Memorial Camp. You don't think I'm the one who decides these things, do you?
Who's minding the bloody store, then?
The Executive Committee in City Hall. Why don't you drop by for a chat? I'm sure they'd happily listen to the ravings of a mad Scotsman from the Garden District.
They'd listen to you, sir.
They'd tear me apart like starved jackals, and then they'd pop a joy. I think you should visit Sally Boyle.
I don't want to forget.
Really? Because we had this exact conversation a year ago.
Oh, Margaret. I'm sorry. Margaret. Margaret!
Well, an apology makes it all better, doesn't it?
I'll ask Miss Bing.
You will not.
She'll help me.
I'm calling the lads.
You better get out of here.
How?
The cook, obviously.
Right.
Donald,
Ready to go?
I might have overstayed my welcome a bit, eh?
Hop in. Do you remember my meat pounder that I lent you 2 years ago? And you lost it smashing some televisions? That's quite an obsession of yours, isn't it?
I can't stand Uncle Jack's stupid face. Damn collaborator. Traitor.
Now, you bought half a bottle of whiskey in recompense, but whiskey's, let's say, 2 bob.
5.
Quiet. You want them to hear you. 2 plus half of 2 makes only 3. Seems to me you owe me at least 3.5 bottles of whiskey to even up accounts. Open up! I'm off to feed the lads on the bridge.
You're not hiding Ollie Starkey in that cart, are ya?
I didn't think it fit. Not unless I cut him apart at the joints and boiled him a bit.
Just move along, if you don't mind.
Highway robbery.
I make it a total of 8.5 bottles of whiskey. You owe me.
Fine. I'll get them for you next week.
I'm so glad we had this wee chat. Crap. All off. Cart's broken down. They don't engineer like they do up in Scotland. I'm gonna have to go back for parts. Do not steal the bridge boys' dinner, or I shall be cross with you.
I'd never do that to you. I'd do it to the bridge boys, but not to you.
Don't make me regret helping you, Ollie. Not again. And come back next week with my 8.5 bottles.
Don't even think about taking anything, Ollie. You've got few enough friends as it is.
Oh, I knew about the tanks. Everybody's got to know. They've got to know. If the General will help, I'll go to Waterloo House and talk to Miss Bing. People listen to her.
I'm ready. I think I'm ready.
Grim on Friday.
There they are. Get 'em!
Wait a second. Why does this house look familiar?
Because you've been passing it every week for a decade?
Why do I have a vague memory I stashed 1 or 2 presents for my future self in there?
It's vague because you were drunk.
No one likes a nag, Margaret. You wouldn't happen to remember exactly where, would you? For once, she's silent. Well.
Grim and glad.
There's nae such a thing as an original sin.
Ollie Starkey! I hear your house fell down.
Let me guess. A bottle of the usual.
Much as I enjoy our quotidian transactions, I'm afraid I'm in need less of a distillation and more of a ratiocination.
Oh, fuck up with the word of the day. Can we just open the gate for once?
I could, but I won't. There is a mystery that confounds the best minds of the constabulary. A pomacious puzzle, if you will. Last night, there was unexpected morbidity at the apple tree, and malevolence at the Marlus Pomiler, so to speak.
Someone died last night at the apple tree.
Find out how and why, and this bridge opens up to you like a rose in summer.
Do you ever wonder if those eyes in the dark are rats? Or something worse?
Anders, grima gas! Nikt pajalo!
Yep, they're dead. Let's file a report.
You won't get past the Bobby without details. Who killed them? And how and why?
Fine! I was just trying to protect your delicate sensibilities.
I am dead, Ollie.
The gate's now locked, but someone brought a chain and his own lock.
Someone locked them in.
Such a sad end to a beautiful life.
Since when do you care about bobbies?
Forget the bobbies. The tree. She's not going to produce fruit in a state she's in.
Ollie, we not hear about a murdered tree.
It's not the blights killed her. Something else.
What about that shovel?
Fertilizer. Not the murder weapon. It happened at night, but they're not wearing their gas masks. Why would they cast them off? This one's buggered. I think someone shoved an ice pick through the filter. Smells like mustard. Oh dear God, tell me no one's got mustard gas bombs. That's a nasty way to die. Not that there are many cheery ones.
There's how. We just need the why and the who.
Oh, maybe you'd like to wake the dead and ask them your questions.
The dead say to leave no stone unturned.
Really?
Of course not. If I could talk to the dead, I'd just ask them who murdered them.
No stone or Stone Cold Bobby.
This is our dead tree now. Fuck off!
Tad bit territorial, aren't we?
Can't kill us all! Alone, you bastard!
Maybe we shouldn't be moving them.
Oh, I did a ken. If you're pissing off your enemies, you're probably doing something right. I'm afraid you've come to the end of your time. What the hell does that mean? Aside from the obvious.
the one. What done it?
Our own wee Bannockburn. coming to us in the end.
Lay still, you bastard.
We'll just borrow this for a bit, if you don't mind. This one protect you against a ferret's fart. Buggered again. A misty morning may become a clear day.
You'd be amazed what people throw into the bins.
Unto him that hath, more shall be given.
I guess there's nothing we can do for him now.
Roast beef. Beef Wellington.
Ah, could be worse.
Sometimes I like to sit down and read the paper. Just like when I was back home. Amazing. See what you can pick up.
Maybe we couldn't have fought back. Why did we?
Feet me hot. Feet me cold.
The woman gave me, and I did eat.
They have gossamer wings, just like in the books. But the books don't tell you about their teeth. Oh, so frightfully sharp. I am in Harris.
You did it.
You can't kill all of us.
You did it, didn't you?
Who are you hiding from, you bloody lurker?
There's the one who did it!
Never coming back.
Merry
Come to the end of our time.
There's the one that's done it!
To the end of our time.
Why'd you take the vanilla? You know it doesn't work for you.
It's a dangerous business. You step onto the tracks, and if you don't keep your feet, there's no knowing whether you might be swept off to.
Could have killed someone.
It's Sunday. Nobody goes to work on Sunday.
It's Monday.
Ah.
They're going to know it was you. You told everyone in the Duke's Arms you were going to do it. What were you thinking?
What do you think, lass? I was thinking I won't have to see Uncle Jack's stupid face everywhere.
They'll just put up another antenna.
You're right. Oh, you're always right.
I think you better get out of town.
And where do you expect me to live then?
In the Garden District?
They don't have televisions there, do they?
Have you got some answers for me?
It appears your lads were lured and locked into the apple tree's private park. Someone tossed in mustard gas. They choked to death.
But all the constables are equipped with...
The masks were tampered with.
But who? And why?
It appears they'd come to the end of their time.
Foggy Jack! Don't you tell anyone. There'd be a panic. Well, on your trolley. Don't forget to pop a joy before you hit the revolver. Well, on your trolley. Don't forget to pop a joy before you hit the revolver.
Please stand in the circle, sir. You're looking awfully well today, sir. How'd you keep the garden off your clothes?
Careful, Ollie. You know what joy does to you. Now, try to behave whilst you're in the village, okay?
Hello. Would you like to donate to our Uncle Jack charity drive?
On your trolley, you huffy wee fuck bumper!
Ollie!
Oh, my goodness. You're Ollie Starkey. It's Ollie Starkey.
Fuck the lot of you! Jack's a collaborator and a traitor!
Where did you go?
Right. Enough of that then. Time for tea? For the love of Jack!
You won't get away!
Good as gone.
This is where they hanged Mr. Cranmer, isn't it? And Mr. and Mrs. Lashford.
Aye, Tommy and the Lashfords. You see those bits of rope?
Why didn't the Germans just arrest them?
I think we thought they'd be happier if they didn't have to. And dead men tell no tales.
Did you help?
Nay, but I didn't hinder neither.
Does that mean you're just as guilty?
You're full of questions today, aren't you? keep it up, and I'll scream like you've never heard.
You can't walk around dressed like that. It ain't natural.
We'll have none of that around here!
See what's all the fuss
Boys, protecting the halves from the knots since 1829. I better skulk past them or it's going to be a bit of a ruckus.
Guess I'll get you next time. That's it. You run. Fine. Catch you next time. I will. That's it. You run.
Don't be caught dead in those clothes.
Be off with you then. I see right. You're coming with me. Put that down, black dog. No more, mister. I won't.
Someone needs a nap.
Right, that cuts it. I won't have it! Downer!
Black dog!
You'll thank me!
ask you here.
Did I?
If you take enough joy, sometimes one forgets the silliest things.
People in town are getting a tad bit skinny. I think they're starving to death. And they're painting the streets in fucking rainbows. Have you not noticed?
Have you had your joy, Ollie?
Why are you all wearing those ridiculous new masks?
You should get one. They shape your face into a smile. And when you smile, you can't help being happy.
You were kind to me even when I got confused. I had no one else to turn to.
Oh, Ollie.
We have to tell people. They need to know the truth.
No, Ollie. People do not need to know the truth. Truth is the enemy of happiness. Isn't that the decision we all made?
Oh, but you know the truth, don't you? There's not a thing I can tell you that you don't already know. Is there?
No. It's better not to know. You, of all people, should understand that.
I'm truly sorry about this, Miss Bing.
Help! There's a downer in my...
Is this some sort of silly prank?
When I left the village, I thought you people knew what you were doing. Turns out, well, I've been keeping to myself.
I have a pillbox in my kitchen. Would you mind terribly bringing me my joy?
Oh, no, I can't.
Please, Ollie. You were never cruel.
I'm a soldier, Mom. They teach you to be cruel. I need to see the executive committee.
They won't listen. You'll only upset them, and then they'll take more joy and forget. They don't want the whole truth. No one wants the whole truth.
You know what, Miss Bing? I'll come back. I'll come back when you're in your right mind.
No! You can't, please. I'll take you to the executive committee. I'll walk you there. Anything. Just please give me my joy. I need my joy. Why won't you give me my joy?
Sure, I'll go get it for you right away. Now, where would a woman stash her joy?
I'm afraid joy is after my time.